Hey everybody! Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is my first video on YouTube, so probably going to be a little awkward, and I'm totally going to be staring into the viewfinder for a lot of this because I have no idea how to talk to a camera. But I thought before we jump into my makeup collection that I would tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name's Kat. Hi. I am in the Air Force, and I am currently stationed over in Germany. Things have been pretty interesting for the last month or so. Don't really know what to do about that, but I thought something fun to do would be to make some YouTube videos and kind of share a little bit about myself along the way, talk through some stuff, maybe be a little therapeutic for me and for other people too. I don't know. Probably mostly going to be family and some friends that are watching this anyway, so this is for you guys. For anyone that doesn't know me that happens to click on this, a little bit more about me. I have two awesome dogs, Falco and Rogue. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. Come here, up, up, up. Oh, good boy. Yes, my good baby. This is Falco. He's a German Shepherd. He is awesome. He is just 7 years old now, so he's getting up there. Yes, you are. Yes, my good boy. All right, off, off. Good boy. Oh, Rogie, come here. Come here. Come here, Rogue. Come here. Oh, Rogue is a little camera shy. She also doesn't like to snuggle very much, so I take that whenever I can get it. But right now she's got her bone, so she's occupied. Part of why I'm going to be doing makeup videos is because up until about 7 months ago, I was not into makeup at all. My idea of makeup was throwing on some mascara and some bronzer and on occasion some eyeshadow, and that was kind of it. And then I started watching some YouTube videos, really got into, like, Tati was one of my favorites. Still love her channel. I think it's really awesome for the reviews that she does. Some of the newer channels that I've gotten into, SmokeyGlow, Hannah, I absolutely love her. She's actually the one that gave me the idea for this first video because she did kind of a summary of her entire collection when she first started out, and so I thought, perfect, let's go ahead and do that. Another person I love, Theresaisdead. She is hilarious. Literally her story times, like, they are life for me. I love them. So I'll make sure to link their channels down below in the description once I'm done with this, so make sure you guys go check them out. They are absolutely two of my favorites. Another one real quick, RawBeautyKristi. Literally love her. She's fantastic. Probably as far as like being able to talk to the camera and act natural and be cool about it, she wins as far as I'm concerned. I'm not gonna be that cool. Sorry. I'll do what I can. Probably most of these videos are just gonna end up being makeup fails anyway, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, so a couple coworkers of mine about 7 months ago decided to step in, do kind of an intervention. Because of me watching YouTube videos, I was like, I'm gonna give brows a try, and foundation, and everything else, and I didn't own any of those things, and so I went out and got a couple different ones, and the brow pencil that I got was like brown, because my hair is brown, and that was a disaster. And so after about the third time that one of my coworkers was like, oh, I see you did your brows again, and she didn't mean it in a good way, it's fine, I ended up having severe caterpillars on my face, which, you know, that's cool. So I had her come over one time and she kind of helped walk me through some stuff, and then, oh boy, did I drink the Kool-Aid after that, because going from like maybe one eyeshadow palette from like Claire's from like 10 years ago when I was, you know, a teenager or whatever, and like I think one CoverGirl mascara to just what I have now, which, as you'll see in a minute, is excessive. Yeah, that was great. So clearly I need to do something with that makeup, so that's primarily what these videos are going to be about, is me trying to find ways to use everything up so that it's not a complete waste of money. But to be real with you guys, I can honestly say that since I started getting into makeup, it's really helped out a lot. I've had some hard times in the last year or so, and being able to put on makeup and at least feel pretty, because I don't really get to do that with my job very much. If we're allowed to wear makeup at all, it has to be pretty neutral, and I love color. Yeah, makeup has really helped me out a lot with remembering how to be a girl, remembering how to be pretty and feel good about myself, and so yeah, I don't think it's wasted money at all if it even helps a little bit to make me feel a little better. And I hope that these videos will be able to do that for anyone else that's out there struggling. If anything, once these tutorials start happening, just give you something to laugh at. So without any further ado, why don't we go ahead and jump into my collection. Alright, here we go. Starting off, so behind me, behind my desk where I'm going to be filming at, is where I've got pretty much my entirety of my makeup collection in this whole wardrobe, all of this stuff. So up top here it starts off with mirrors. We've got some concealers down here. These are all different types of eyeliners. I've got a few different brow products. Anastasia Beverly Hills is fantastic. Benefit, also great brow product. A bunch of different mascaras, a couple of my absolute favorites. Urban Decay, literally love this one. Essence has some bomb mascaras as far as I'm concerned. They are so much cheaper than the majority of others. For instance, so much cheaper than this guy. Yeah, that's a YSL mascara that I bought. And I'm never getting rid of that, regardless of whether I like it or not, because if I'm shelling out that kind of money, I'm going to hold on to that sucker forever. And we've got a bunch of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, the Amrezy palette that just came out. Jackie Aina, her palette is back here. Love that one. I've got the Carly Bible palette, and then these are two Zoeva palettes that I've got. Back here is my ColourPop collection. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. Oh, there's Rogue. Look at her. Who's such a good girl. Hi, baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you saying hi to the kid? Oh, she says hi. All right. So this is my ColourPop collection. If I can open it. There we go. So I have a ton of shadows there. There's also up at the top, these squares are a couple mascara shadows that I had gotten. A friend of mine is really, really into that stuff, and so yeah, she does awesome things. Over here we have the rest of them along with a couple Kiko shadows and Makeup Maniacs. I literally love this thing, and I didn't know until I was almost at the checkout. You can buy this puppy with Fruity Pebbles scent, and oh man, does it smell like Fruity Pebbles. I legit love this thing. So that is all of my single shadows. Then up top here, Tati had recommended this from Physicians Formula. I love their bronzer, and so I went ahead and got this massive bad boy, so I'm probably going to do that in a tutorial at some point. A couple eyelashes, a Becca primer, then in here we have my whole bronzer collection. So like I said, love the butter bronzer. Got some Too Faced. I literally love this collection. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And so I got this one, I got the highlighter, and I got the eyeshadow palette. Because clearly I like dogs, and this is adorable. I also have this from Pure. It is their Bronzing Act bronzer. Not too shabby. Yeah, I got this from Bobbi Brown. Have not tested it out yet, but that's going to be happening because they're not cheap. I got the Gigi Gorgeous bronzer. Another set from Physicians Formula. This is a tiny little tart one that I had gotten. I'm pretty sure it was like in a BoxyCharm or something like that I got it. And then this guy I got while I was in Ireland, and it is a massive, massive bronzer. Let me just show you guys. Look how big this thing is. It's like half my face. It's huge. That's excessive, but you know, whatever. Then we come to the primer drawer. I've got a ton of primers. Because somehow in my mind, I don't want to spend a lot of money on Tatcha, I have 2 trial sizes of that. These are my lashes, BT Dubs, and some perfume. I have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This one is my Ride or Die, Urban Decay Optical Illusion. Love that. Hourglass Primer, also in a tester size, because saving money where we can, I guess. The Tarte Brighter Days. From NYX, Honeydew Me Up. Also more trial sizes from Smashbox, the Photo Finish. Maybelline Face Studio Primer. Wet n Wild, their face primer. Physicians Formula, the Soft Light Primer. Rival Deluxe Hyaluron Primer. I've never even heard of this company, but I'm pretty sure I grabbed it because it had some bubbles, and I thought that was cool. And lastly, this guy, Denisa Myricks Beauty Prism Hydrating Face Lotion. So that's probably just, Jesus, more of a glow rather than anything else. Then we come down to this guy, and this is all of my setting powders. So again, from Pure Setting Powder. Tarte, this is one of their powders that they have that has SPF in it. So it's not as much of a setting powder as just a powder sunscreen. It was recommended by Hyram on his channel. He does literally amazing videos on skincare, so I'll make sure to link his channel as well. Ciate London, their setting powder. Fenty Beauty, their setting powder in Banana. NYX's finishing powder. This is definitely one of the ones that I use a ton. Gigi Gorgeous, her setting powder. And lastly, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And oh man, that was a pricey guy too. Then we come down to blushes. Got this one in the BoxyCharm from Fenty Beauty. It's a bit of an oranger shade, which might work well in the summertime when I'm a little bit tanner, because right now I am pasty AF. BH Cosmetics, they had a bunch of truffle scents, I guess, and colors come out. I got the vanilla peach one. And then we've got Lovecraft Beauty. There's 3 shades in this one. Estee Lauder. This is more of a very light pink shade on here, but I love that one. It's super pretty. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is one of her trios. There you go, blush trio. I know the words. I'm a beauty guru. Then I got from ColourPop. This is one of their blushes that they've got as well. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite movies, and so of course I had to get the Belle one. Gigi Gorgeous. This is one of theirs. It's a duo. This guy, Show Me Your Cheeks from Elizabeth Mott. I've got 2 from NYX. This is a matte formula, and then the other one is more of a glow, so it's got some glitter in there. And we've got from Ciate London. I'm pretty sure that I got this one. I want to say either in a BoxyCharm or in a, what is the other one? I don't know. Either way, Ipsy. There you go. Wander Beauty, speaking of Ipsy, this is one of their duos that they've got. It's a blush and bronzer duo. So that's both of those. Then for contour, I've got both powder and cream. So from Gigi Gorgeous, this is one of hers. From Kiko, I've got the Sculpting Touch Creamy Contour. This one is the blush stick to go along with it. Dropping everything. And this is their highlighter stick as well. So that's 3 of those. Then I've got from NYX 3 Steps for contour. Smashbox has a contour kit, which is really nice. I use this one frequently. And then lastly, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, their contour kit as well. Then we come over to the big guy, and starting from the top, oh man, okay. Left-hand side, I've got a ton of Buxom lips. They're easily by far one of my favorites. Some people have an issue with some of the lip plumper formulas that they kind of find that they burn or tingle a little too much. I don't have overly sensitive lips, and so I have not found that it's particularly bothersome for me, and so I got like one of their holiday kits that has like 8 in there, I think, and then several full size. Then I have a bunch of Anastasia Beverly Hills, a NARS one, several of these. I love these. So this is the L'Oreal Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is from her chocolate line. It smells just like hot chocolate. Oh my god, I want to die. It's so good. Then we've got the Urban Decay Cherry Lip Plumper. Love that one. ColourPop, Blotted Lip, which is also pretty nice. A smaller Fenty Beauty also came in the BoxyCharm. That one was legit like the best BoxyCharm I've ever gotten in my life. To have like a whole thing of Fenty is just dreams. Then a bunch of Jeffree Star's liquid lips, just in all different shades and sizes. I know that I got his mini nude thing that he had, and then I've got a couple of the lipstick bullets on there, as well as some of his holiday shades, and then just a bunch of pinks and reds. Next order down is more lip, in case I didn't have enough. These are all Jeffree Star glosses, because, yep. And then these are any other glosses that I've got. So I've got Fenty, Stila, Revlon, 2 from Sicily, because I love throwing money away. And then I've also got a Pat McGrath one, because yep. And then Smashbox. These are loose glitters that I've gotten from like Midas Cosmetics and a couple other places. Then all different types of Stila liquid eyeshadows. And then this guy, which is from BH Cosmetics, also a liquid eyeshadow. So that's that drawer. Then down here's all my foundations, because I have so many faces that I need this much foundation. Got Beauty Blender, Benefit, Fenty Beauty, Shiseido, more Fenty Beauty, because literally Fenty Beauty is my favorite. And then Laura Mercier, their Tinted Moisturizer. Gotta be honest, it's not bad at all. I really like that one. Those two, the Shiseido and the Laura Mercier, definitely worth the money, I felt like. Urban Decay, Becca, and then the ColourPop in the back. Then over here, I've got a couple others. Art Deco, CoverGirl, Physicians Formula, Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid, a Wonder Beauty, another Maybelline Fit Me. Underneath that, yeah, I got that. It's the Skin Fetish, and I question my life decisions every day now that I have that. And then, oh, look at that right next to it. That's Natasha Denona. Yeah. Someone needs to take my my credit card away from me, because just what? These are all of my smaller eyeshadows that I've got. Makeup Maniacs, Nabla, Urban Decay, 2 from Tarte that are underneath here, Zoeva, a small Fenty Beauty. I actually have this one on my eyes right now. This is meant to be a highlighter in her Kilowatt collection that she's got. But I can't wear gold like that on my face because I am super pasty, and so I just use it as an eyeshadow, and it's literally amazing. Got a smaller Natasha Denona. I've got the green palette from Huda Beauty, Too Faced, clearly the puppy eyeshadow palette from Too Faced, Pixie, NYX, the nude palette and the new pastel palette in Rose from Huda Beauty. This guy is from Juno & Co. It's just a face palette, but I found that these shades on there don't really work well just with my my face, so I use it as an eyeshadow palette. Then we have Makeup Revolution in the back right here. Underneath these, the red one from Huda Beauty, Victoria's Secret underneath there for some glitters, and then underneath the Too Faced one, Storybook Cosmetics, the mini one that came, I believe it was in a Nipsey, it might have been a BoxyCharm, I don't know. Dominique Cosmetics, so bunch of smaller things all tucked away in here. Then we come to the highlighters. I have e.l.f. palette. Douglas is a German drugstore company. I would say that they're kind of similar to like Ulta, so I guess that's not really drugstore. But yeah, definitely similar to Ulta, so they have their own brand. This is their highlighter palette. Anastasia Moonchild. Rachel Loves with her Pixie collab. Literally love her. She is amazing. I will link her channel too. So you can go check her out. She's fantastic. And I've got two palettes from Jeffree Star. So I've got the Brain Freeze palette as well as the 24 karat palette. So that's both of those. Then we've got from Essence, their Choose Your Glow. Again, the puppy. It's so cute, from Too Faced. Almay, it's like a gel glitter. Fenty Beauty. This little guy is one of the Korean companies. And I mean, Tony Moly just kills the game when it comes to packaging. I was in Korea for about a month and a half, and oh my gosh, literally all the skincare products from them, they are amazing. Too Faced Candlelight Glow, also the Jewel collection that they had from Too Faced. I've got the pink one. For Solly, this is like one of their liquid gel type highlighters. Jelly Bean is the shade. Then I've got Ofra Cosmetics. This has got 5 different shades in here. Really love this one. Ofra does an amazing job. I've got these two that are like more liquidy ones. So Born to Glow from NYX. And then Mega Glow Hello Halo, which is from Wet n Wild. So that's those two. Over on this side, we've got Becca, her highlighter. ColourPop, these are amazing. Their Super Shock highlighters are fantastic. So I've got this one in Spellbound. I've also got a second one in Over the Moon. These are both fantastic. This one did break on the way, but that's the awesome thing about the Super Shock highlighters is that they are super, super soft. And so even though it did crack on the way, not a big deal. It's still easily usable. Then I've got 2 different ones from Makeup Maniacs. And these guys are awesome just because of some of the designs that they have on the inside. So let me see if I can open this with one hand. So this guy just had like a flower, but this has a unicorn on there, which is super pretty. This one is more of the flower one. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to drop another one. Then we've got MAC Cosmetics, a mini from Bobbi Brown, saving some money. Fenty Beauty, this is one of their dual shades that they've got. Let's see here. Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Very, very pretty. I've got a Stila Cosmetics one in shade Transcendence. A smaller one from Fenty. This guy is so beautiful. How Many Carats is the shade. It's one of the Diamond Bomb highlighters. And then from Wet n Wild, we've got a little bit of a loose powder in there for the highlighter as well. So that is all of those guys. Then we come down here, setting sprays. I've got the Fix Plus from MAC in Rose. Obviously the Urban Decay All-Nighter. If I haven't said enough already how much I love Urban Decay, there you go. And in case you were extra curious, I also have it in travel mode in 2 different flavors. I guess we could call that flavors, honey and then regular. The Beauty Blender one, I legit only got this one because I was actually traveling and I forgot setting spray, and so I picked this one up. I don't know if it actually does anything or not. I can't say that I had my best makeup days on the days that I used it, so still kind of iffy. But it was also raining every day that I was wearing it, so could be part of the problem. This one is from the mascara line. This is their Stay. I can definitely say that it smells really nice. I just hate the sprayer on this. And so probably what I will end up doing is that I will switch out the sprayer on there so I can get a better mist, because that one is horrible. And then from Physicians Formula, the 24 karat. I hate this one. It when you shake it up, it does have like some sparkle on there, and the problem is that when I spray it on my face, it's just sparkle everywhere and it messes up the look. Wet n Wild, their Photo Focus, it's alright. The Tarte Stay Spray, love the smell of it. The mister isn't bad at all. It's pretty light on there, so it's nice. Maybelline Lasting Fix. It's decent. I think I've used it like once or twice so far. But yeah, Urban Decay is absolutely my favorite. Then we come down. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think I need to describe just what is going on in here, but all the blenders. You've got Juno & Co. Beauty Blender, 50 million other blenders, a gazillion, bajillion brushes in here. Yep. Then down here, in case there weren't enough face brushes, this is all my eye brushes. Yep. And then we come to the big mamma jamma on here, the final thing, which is my larger eyeshadow palettes. Jeffree Star's new Bloodlust palette, his Alien palette, the Conspiracy palette, Blue Bloods palette from Fenty Beauty, her Moroccan Spice palette, here's Barbie collab palette. This is actually not an eyeshadow palette, it's a highlighter palette, but it's cream, and the colors in here are a little bit too bright to use on my face, and so I just, yeah, I use it on my eyeballs instead. So there you go. Tati Beauty, her Textured Neutrals palette. I literally love this palette. If I could marry it, I would. It is amazing. I mean, when it comes to quality, I mean, I literally base the quality of every other palette on this palette because it is so freaking good. I can't wait for her to come out with another palette. I hope it's soon. Speaking of other high quality palettes, Natasha Denona. This is her, I don't even know what the fuck this palette's called, but it's the green and brown one. You can see it's gotten some love on there, but I can say without a doubt that the Tati Beauty palette outdoes that one just leaps and bounds. The Morphe Jeffree Star collab palette. Bobbi Brown again. Urban Decay. The new BoxyCharm eyeshadow palette. Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer palette. Yeah, I did this. This is Pat McGrath, and I did it 2 more times, and so those are on their way. I have a problem. We won't even get into how much those are. The Natasha Denona Love palette, because I learned my lesson after the first one that I got from her to go with the smaller palettes. Smashbox. This is their Star Power Face and Eyeshadow palette, and I gotta be honest, I freaking hate this thing. It is not great for me. I'm gonna try it a couple more times, but have not been impressed thus far. Iconic London. Not as bad as the Smashbox, but I'm also just kind of meh on that one. The Mini Breaker palette. The Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette. And one of Morphe's smaller palettes. This is their Artistry palette. And yeah, that is everything. So yeah, that was my collection. Some of the purchases were better purchases than others. There are more on the way. Like I said, I got 2 more of the Pat McGrath ones because I love throwing money away, but they are beautiful. I love the Mothership 2, I think is the one that I already have on here that has the green shade in there. It is definitely beautiful. They are a little bit more tricky to work with than some other eyeshadows that I have from other formulas. I think that's probably just more so user error than anything else, which is typically what this comes down to, because again, I'm not great on my technique yet, and I probably just don't know which type of brushes would be best and whether I should spray them or not beforehand, so it's just going to be trial and error for those, but I do have 2 more coming. Yeah, the only other palette that I also have that's coming on its way is from ColourPop. I did get the Sailor Moon palette. I was not fast enough on the jump to get the entire collection. I was only able to get the palette, but I'll take what I can because I freaking love Sailor Moon. I know the theme song in 3 different languages. because I've been watching that show since I was like 5. So yeah, I have a lot of Sailor Moon things. I definitely also have the brushes that are makeup brushes that have like all the different types of transformation tools that the Sailor Scouts would use. Yeah, I have that, but that's in a special place that won't be shared on here. So yeah. Yeah, that is my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too painfully awkward. I'm gonna do what I can to get better, and I am really, really excited to start sharing some tutorials with you guys on how I do stuff. Come up with some other fun ideas for things. Hopefully this will be something that a lot of people will find interesting and amusing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thanks!